In TerraClash, there are plenty of items to help your character progress through the game. So these come in the form of weapons and shields, which can be equipped. So you've got two hands for each character. So you can equip a one-handed sword, for example, with a one-handed shield, or one two-handed weapon, but then you cannot equip a shield. You can't dual wield with this set of characters. You can also equip spells, so the magic staff in the top left with the 2 near the warbird text. So the warbird has a capacity of 2 spell slots. So spells either take up 1 slot or 2 slots. And then you also have your accessory slots, which are head and body. So you can equip 1 head accessory and 1 body accessory. So anything equipped does not take up any capacity in your inventory. So your total of 5 is not taken up by any equipped items. So we'll just talk through an item setup and how that works with inventory and equipping. At the start of every game, each player draws 3 item cards after the relics have been removed from the deck. And then after this process, the relics are shuffled back in for the play. Say we draw a mace, a one-handed weapon that gives us +1 to our wound stat, and a nice buff that reduces opponents' defense by 1. We also draw a basic one-handed wooden shield, which gives us +1 to our defense stat, and can also be used as a weapon, a disposable weapon in combat. And we've drawn a consumable item, which is a tincture. So consumables you cannot equip, but they sit in your inventory and they can be used from there. So at the moment, this is taking up 3 out of our 5 inventory space. So on the top left, you've got the item indicator showing how much capacity each one takes. So you've got one each there, so small items. However, if we equip the weapon and the shield, then we've only used 1 of our inventory capacity with the tincture. So we'll go into more detail about what each type of item does specifically in a different video. But for now, we'll just see how the inventory can get used up and what to do when that happens. So we've progressed through the game and we've now drawn these items from various creature drops or treasure rolls, or from a shop, or maybe trading as well, winning them in player versus player. So we've now got a full inventory capacity. So the tincture, nostrum and smoke bomb all take up 1 capacity each. And then the summon spirit of rage, which has the magic staff for spell icon. So that also shows the capacity for the inventory. So that's got a 2. So we've got 5 in total there. So we can either do 2 things here. We can either equip the summon spirit of rage to free up some inventory space, but that would use all of the warbird's spell slots. So let's go ahead and place that over there, and then that gives 2 capacity left in the inventory. So we've further progressed through the game and we've drawn 2 more spells, each with 1 spell and inventory capacity. However, we cannot equip these spells at the same time as the summon spirit of rage because the capacity is over 2. So if we wanted to draw any more items at this stage, because we can't equip any of these unless we remove the summon spirit of rage, but that would take our inventory over unless we equipped both spells, we'd have to start discarding spells and items as well. Say now I've drawn another consumable, the scouting orb, so we're over now, so we definitely have to discard if we wanted to fit this in. So we'd just remove a card and put that back into the item deck and in the admin reshuffle. Further along the game once more, we've drawn 2 more cards which are accessories. So we can equip these. So the top one, Resilient Cape, that can go in a body slot. And the Kabuto casting is a head accessory, so that can go in the head slot. So that leaves 5 still in the inventory, so we haven't had to discard any this round. The one unique item is the massive sack, which takes up no inventory capacity, and it increases our capacity by 3 as long as we have this in our inventory. So say I draw the Warbird's relic weapon, the Sky Spear, I can now keep that in my inventory with over 5 capacity because of the massive sack. And then I would equip this and then take the mace back. But because it's a 2-handed weapon, I would also have to remove the wooden shield and place that in my inventory. So that's items in a nutshell, really. I'll go into further detail about the mechanics of each type in a later video. But yeah, let me know your thoughts in the comments below.